Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got a prize picks video for you for the NBA slate on April 2nd, Tuesday. We have 9 games, so we're excited to break down this slate. And you guys may have saw our video, but we're very excited to announce that Chalkboard is on Android. So finally available. If you guys are interested in checking that out, there's a link in the description of the video. And if you sign up and use code BACKDOOR, they're going to give you a 100% deposit match. It's a very fun platform. The main thing that we love about it is you can adjust your own lines to whatever you want. And now they have the shield play, so you can have those protected plays, insured style plays, and bets as low as $1. So definitely check that out. And yeah, link in the description of the video. Just make sure you use code BACKDOOR. So these are the plays we're going to be taking tonight. I've got 2 and Jordy has 2. I'm going to be taking Dante DiVincenzo over 3.5 rebounds and Jimmy Butler over 9.5 rebounds and assists. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, we got the Brook Lopez at 8.5 first half PRA. So obviously we got to take that. It's against Washington too, who he dominates against. And then we're taking RJ Barrett for over 3.5 assists on his return game here.
All right. Well, let's talk about the recap. Kind of a little bit of a different sort of night. I mean, that Clint Capella play, I told you guys I couldn't not feature it because I knew I would be playing it in just about every slip. He ended up cashing that. I think he only had 2, but he got both of those dunks in the first quarter. So he cashed that for us quick, didn't make us sweat. And then TJ McConnell, this didn't play out how I had hoped. The game, the narrative, if you guys remember me telling you, I was like, when Brooklyn gets down, it's like a 30-point deficit, and that's what it was most of the game. So much so that McConnell didn't even have to play that much. They brought in like the B team, they brought in the backups to the backups later on in the game. They actually gave Halliburton a little bit of extra run than I was expecting. He played for 27 minutes, but that's how nasty this game got. 27 minutes is like more than I was expecting for Halliburton. He went for 27 points and 13 assists. And then you have Pascal Siakam. Everyone else was at like 24 minutes. So I was thinking McConnell would do all of the mop-up duty, but McConnell only played 18 minutes because they didn't even need him towards the end there. He didn't do a lot with this time. He was mostly facilitating. He had 8 assists, but unfortunately he was 5 of 13 from the field for only 10 points. But I mean, they had like Obi Toppin for like 14 points, Jalen Smith. That's how bad it got. J.R. Smith was in there getting buckets. No, but Jalen Smith, 17 points, 10 rebounds. It was just so nasty. So unfortunately, one more bucket would have done it for us, but didn't get it there with McConnell. All right, bro. I'm gonna pass it over to you.
Sure. Yeah, my plays did not work out. Honestly, looking back on Jabari Walker, I kind of was seeing green with like how he wasn't doing this all year long. But right now he's getting all the work. I think he played almost 40 minutes tonight. So yeah, he's getting extended minutes. So I got to watch out for stuff like that. But he went over this PRA, even though it was super juiced to go. It wasn't really juiced to go under, but it was just like kind of a 50-50 shot. But he went for 32 PRA, so that didn't pan out. And then Trey Murphy, I was hoping the Suns could lock him down a little bit harder than they did. He was having a rough stretch for a while there over the last couple games. I mean, he'd only gone over this line 4 times out of the last 20 games. So, I mean, it is what it is. He got it done, though. He went for 25. We took him for under 18.5. So, and then for my picks in the night video that I did alone, I took Derek White for over 7 first half points. He went for 11, so we got that done. Wendell Carter Jr. kind of let everyone down. I know that a lot of people were taking this play. It got super juiced all the way up to like 12.5, 13.5. But he ended up only going for 9. Prize Picks is saying 8, but it's actually 9 on ESPN. I don't know if they like just even kept that off. But yeah, he had a terrible first half. I mean, he got 5 rebounds and 2 assists, and he only scored 2 points. And then as soon as the second half started, he went for 20 PRA in the second half. So I was like, you just can't get it right sometimes. It's like so frustrating. It's like that play was so juiced, like to the oblivion. Like he had gone over that line like 50 out of 67 games or something like that, and then it's like he just lets everyone down in the first half. But it happens. These guys have bad stretches. He shot like 1 for 6 in the first half, so it is what it is.
Yeah, man. And with Jabari Walker, it felt as though I think that they may have given him the start. I don't know if he came off the bench, but whatever he did. Yep. Okay, yeah, he started, and I think he started off pretty hot.
Yeah.
So it was just like you earn your time, and Portland's just one of those teams that is still pretty much in rebuild. You know, they're working with some new pieces, but it seemed like the type of thing where it's like he's hot, we're gonna leave him in. You know, like type of thing. But shout out to Booker, Booker getting another 50 piece tonight. I don't know if you guys saw this online, but Booker is the only other player in NBA history besides Wilt Chamberlain to go for 3 consecutive 50-point games against the same team. So that was his 3rd time in a row doing that to the Pelicans. You'll love to see it, you know what I mean? But
a lot of angry Pels fans in the comments.
Yeah, just a bright spot for me and my Suns. All of a sudden, the Suns are looking a little sneaky. We're only 1 game behind the Pelicans, and we're right behind Dallas too. Like Suns could sneak into that 6th spot, not even have to be a part of the play-in, which would be nice. But all right, let's get into these plays. So I'm going to get started here with Jimmy Butler. It's getting to be that time of year for the Heat. We got a 208 over under, so low scoring game as usual against the Knicks, because we know they keep teams at a low game total. Typically 100 or less is pretty much their calling card. We got 2.5 points favored to the Heat. This is going to be a fun one, guys. You know, a battle in the East, 2 teams that are just gearing up for playoffs. So I'm very excited to get pieces of this. Both of my plays are in this game. If we hop over here to Outlier and take a look at Jimmy Butler, again, he's turning it on. He does this every year, this time of year. He's gone over this only twice in his last 5 games, but all 3 of those games he missed by 1. So I feel pretty good about this. I was just looking at the injury report a little while ago. We have OG Anunoby is officially ruled out, so I like that for Dante DiVincenzo, getting a little bit of extra minutes and usage, but nothing too significant. On the Heat side, well, there is actually some game time decisions that are pretty significant to Butler. We have Nikola, is it Jovic, I think. It's that young dude. He's really good, or he's going to be good. But anyways, Caleb Martin is also a game time decision, and Duncan Robinson. So all of that small forward position is kind of like up for grabs if those guys are out. But yeah, Butler has been doing Butler things lately, and the Heat have been looking like they could be somewhat of a problem in the East again. He's been averaging 31.5 minutes over the last 5, just 1.2 fouls. 11.6 potential assists per game over the last 5, and 8.6 rebound chances. So feeling good about him going over this. His 2 most recent games, he's went for 12 and 11. I love that we're getting this at 9.5. But if you look at the head-to-head, he's got a long history of doing this to the Knicks. He's gone over this 7 out of 11 matchups against the Knicks. And if you zoom in a little bit, well, you can't zoom in on the head-to-head, but 4 out of his last 5 matchups against the Knicks, he's gotten 12 or more. So I really like this play, feeling good about it. If we hop over here to Daily Grind, they've got this juice to go over at 53.42% odds to hit the over. They have it at a -136, and everybody has this at a -129 or higher. They all have this at 9.5. So feeling good about this. I think it'll be at 10 or maybe even 10.5 tomorrow. So it's nice that we're getting on this one early. All right, let's jump over to DiVincenzo now. For these rebounds, it's 3.5. I like him to get this done because that's 4 rebounds. He just averaged 1 a quarter, and you're good to go. Obviously, 4 out of his last 5, he's hit this, averaging 40 minutes a game over the last 5 games, 8.4 rebound chances per game. So we just need him to grab 50%, like just under 50% of his opportunities in this game, and he'll be good to go. Only 2.6 fouls per game, not getting in foul trouble. And if you look at the rebounding versus the Heat, They're 12th overall in rebounds allowed, but specifically to shooting guards, they're 19th. So a little bit of a soft spot there. I like his chances of getting this done, especially with potentially some extra playing time with OG and Anunoby out. I know they don't play the same exact position, but when those key players are out, the other key players who are competent tend to get a little bit of a bump in minutes across the board. So I like him to get this done. If we hop over to Daily Grind for this one, they have this as his top play at a 53.46% odds to hit, minus 136. And we got a minus 130 and higher across the board, some all the way up at minus 142, even a minus 150. So everyone's got this heavily juiced to go over. I'm sure this will get to 4 tomorrow. I don't think they'll bump it all the way up to 4.5, but I'm sure we'll be seeing this at 4 tomorrow. So I'm happy to take these two plays tonight with a little bit of a discount, and go with your gut. If you don't like any of these plays, just fade them. But if you guys want to check out Outlier, we love this app. It just gives you so much data and stats and whatnot. There's a link in the description of the video for a free trial, 7 days. They'll let you just try it out for free, give it a test run. So definitely go check that out. All right, I'm going to pass it over to you now, Jordy.
Sweet. Yeah, man. So before I hop into my picks, I just want to quickly tell you guys about Daily Grind. Daily Grind is another one of our sponsors that we use all the time. It's the DFS optimizer you see us use here, and yeah, it's an amazing tool. They also have like the middling tool and the correlation tool. I seen the other day that they're using the correlation tool for baseball now, so that's pretty cool. Definitely go check that out. If you guys want to get 25% off on any of these tools, use code backdoor at checkout, and you can go through the link in the description also. So yeah, definitely go take advantage of that deal. But let's get right into it. So I'm taking Brook Lopez for over 8.5 first half PRA. I mentioned to you guys that this is my favorite number to take the line at because of what happened to us in the last video where I took it at 9, or the last time I took his play and I took it at 9, he pushed it, which isn't terrible, but it's not what we want. But against Washington, I would take this play at 9.5 and 10.5 because he goes off every single time against them. 14, 12, 15, 13, 15. The dude is a monster against them. There's also some injuries. I'm sure Giannis will play, but no Dame Lillard. Chris Middleton's game time decision. Patrick Beverley's game time decision. So is Giannis. So we'll just see. Maybe they rest Giannis and all them because, it's the Wizards and they might just sneak this one out. But this is a great matchup, obviously, for Brook Lopez. 29th in points allowed, 30th in rebounds allowed, 15th in assists allowed. I think he'll get this done, no problem. So taking that one for the over. My last play, this one's a pretty popular one right now. RJ Barrett over 3.5 assists. I feel pretty good about it. I think he'll either get it done pretty fast or eke it out. There's still a question mark on what Emmanuel Quickley is going to be. It's looking like he's going to play, but he's probable still, so it's like a personal thing. That's what RJ was out with too. I don't know what's going on if they're just resting these guys. But, still no Scotty Barnes. It says RJ Barrett is a game time decision too, but they're saying he's leaning more towards playing, so he wasn't even on the last report. So we'll just see. I mean, keep an eye on it. Maybe he doesn't play, but it's looking like RJ's leaning towards playing and Quickly's still skeptical. So we'll see what happens. But if he does play, I think he'll smash this line. 14 out of the last 20 games he played, he went over this. He went over it in the head-to-head. He had 5. And, for the whole year, he's done it 23 out of 53 games, which isn't crazy. But when Scotty Barnes got injured, he really started to excel in this category. Cats just busting doors open. But I feel really good about this one. The matchup's great too. 21st in assists allowed, giving up 6.6 a game, the Lakers are. So I feel great about it. So I'm taking his assist for over. 51.3% chance on Daily Grind and a minus 122. So, all the signs are pointing towards yes. So these are the two plays that I will be going with for tomorrow.
All right, guys, that's the 4 we have for you for tonight. If you want to check out our Discord, there's a link in the description of the video. It's about 50 cents a day. We have a lot of fun in here, and we've been putting together some wins. The community's been cashing lately on multiple platforms. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely just go through that link if you guys want to join. And then once you're in Discord, go up to server subscriptions and just subscribe. It'll unlock all the channels for you. You can hop into community chat. And shout out to this dude, Zero. I don't know if that's how you say his name. There's a bunch of numbers here, but dude cashed for a G tonight. So $100 power play. Good job, bro. But yeah, if you guys want to check this out, we have a lot of fun, especially in the community chat during the games. We just have a lot of fun, like hamming it up and sweating out these plays together. But yeah, guys, enjoy this slate. We got 9 games, so have a good time. We'll catch you tomorrow in the Daily Show. And yeah, that's going to do it. Have a good night, guys.
Good luck, guys.